race is more than cars running in circles. From the first beautiful entertainer to the last tired driver, it's a special event like nothing else in all of sports.
Donnie Allison in first. Where will Cale make his move? He comes to the inside. Donnie Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They hit again. They drive into the turn. They're hitting the wall. They're head on the wall. They slide down to the inside. Let's watch those third place cars. The fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have. He has the window net down, and Earnhardt continues to work on cleaning off the windshield of cars. Now Waltrip on the inside. Side by side. Down to the inside. Oh! 4 cars. There it goes.
There's Bodine into the fence. Joe Ruttman spins around. Who's going to win the race? Where's Kyle Petty? Darrell Waltrip's alongside of him.
There's the hook. Bang.
Earnhardt came down, caught the right rear of Darrell's car. There's Darrell Waltrip's Chevrolet, and it is torn.
Let's take a look at how he did it back in lap number 72. There you see Bodine in the 5. He gets trapped on a slow car. And as he gets trapped in the slow, Earnhardt just drives around in the dirt.
Goes through the dirt.
That's a good example of what Earnhardt will do to get in.
Feet away from the checkered flag. There it is. Davey Allison wins. Terry Labonte finishes second. Coming down off turn 4. And Earnhardt loses it, goes on the grass, comes back, and Elliott goes inside. And Earnhardt still got the lead. Incredible. He's at 500.
But Alan Kulwicki is coming off of corner number 4, knowing that he's winning the championship. There's the checkered flag for Alan. He's the champion for 92.
In the third corner, he gets way down on the apron of the track, coming to the white flag. There's a leader change, and Labonte takes the lead. And meanwhile, Ricky Rudd trying to and Earnhardt spins him out. Oh, man. And Tony Stewart is involved in the crash, as is Mark Martin, Sterling Marlin, and several others. Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag. And Jimmy Spencer ran second.
Slow car's going to be in the way.
Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick.
Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race. What a finish.
How did Jeff Gordon hang on to that car that loose off turn 4?
Man. Tell me we got him. 29 car. You got him, buddy. Harvick, you got him.
Folks, this is Dale Earnhardt's car and team. And Kevin Harvick, the young man Richard Childress tapped, is doing a John Force down the front straightaway. Look at Kevin Harvick as the fans saluted Dale with the number 3 on the 3rd lap. Kevin Harvick salutes him on the way to victory lane.
If I was him, I'd run that thing out of gas riding around here.
What could be more fitting? What could be more special?
Turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in second, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
That man behind you did it for you. You guys celebrate. You love you, man. You did it.
That was beautiful. Very, very nice.
Junior, you're happy.
Look at that smile.
I am speechless.
To go, what did you say?
Well, he said he knew he could beat him. We just didn't know what was going to happen.
Remember when we've seen this before? And Steve Mills joining the fray now.
Yeah, man, DI's tough. DI's tough.
We can celebrate. What a finish at Daytona. Dale Jr. on top of the car in the infield.
The 1998 Daytona 500, when his father finally won the Great American Race, he threw the car into the grass doing victory donuts. Everybody joining in the celebration. That's Chocolate Myers, long-time crewman for Dale at Richard Childress Racing. Sixth to first in the final 6 laps. All right, Mikey, you celebrate too. You never got to celebrate your win in February. You celebrate now.
Yeah, that's just so cool. Storybook ending. Oh, this is great.
Try to win it.
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no! He turns him.
No.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this race.
That's a year's worth of frustration. Oh, conflict. The crews are in it. And somewhere in the middle of that is Jeff Gordon.
That's stupid.
Through as much pain and had as much perseverance as 30-year-old Kyle Busch. Tonight he earns his first Cup title. Kyle Busch, the 2015 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
Kyle Busch, haven't never seen anything like it. Thank you so much. Thanks, team. Great job.
Jimmy Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship. Finally reaching the peak. Putting an exclamation point on a near perfect season. Mark Truex Jr. is the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion. This moment presented by Sunoco. Fueling victories all season long. The 4-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia is about to join his father, Dawsonville, in elite company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Driver side to the fans, waving, and now he comes up to the young driver that just won his first championship.
God, I'm ready to rip somebody's freaking head off.
Oh, I was muted. Hey, buddy. Nice shirt. Already unmuted you. You can speak. How you doing?
I'm flying as high as a kite.
You vibing with that 3-chi?
Damn straight. Call me Snoop Dalton.
Snoop Dalton? Is that going to be your nickname for this season?
Hell yeah, baby.
So, hold on. Okay, rough start to the show for Jacob.
Of course.
Do we expect anything differently? Here on the LTC straight out of East Tennessee, as always, it's me, Cody, your host with the most, and I'm joined here with
Dalton Ratty Bush.
Oh, wait, and
Damn.
Ah, so close. All right. We'll try again with Jacob. Typical JKL, absolutely. You should already know that Dalton was already going to be loaded up with it. He's going to have just like a basket full of 3 Chi edibles and then just never eat them.
Facts.
Junior Nation is Chase Nation. Yes. Parv has to scream in the chat because he can't scream.
That's what his catalytic converter said when it got stolen.
Yeah. Pour one out for Parv. Rough times. Where are you? Yeah, that's a good question.
Where's your catalytic converter? That's the real question.
Damn.
Don't steal catalytic converters, guys. That's fucked up.
Hear me out. Visine, McDonald's, and 3 Chi. Like, remember last year Kurt Busch had like the money line, the monster, the McDonald's car?
Yeah.
They could do it that way. Visine, 3 Chi, and yeah. McDonald's. I got a Jacob text. Let's see what's going on. Give me a minute. All right. 60 seconds up on the clock. So Dalton, how you doing, buddy?
Good like my last name.
Up.
What day?
February 13th.
February 13th. We'll be there February 13th.
Hey, buddy. Welcome aboard.
Hey, man.
Oh, no.
Dude.
He's behind. Are you behind again?
It's good to be back. Is it happening? Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hold on, wait, here we go. Marco.
It's a shtick. Polo.
Oh, man. We have about a 5-second delay. Yeah.
That was hella late.
8-bit JKL. We'll get there one day. Hopefully. So it's JKL from Church Hell.
It is. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Oh, it was like 9 seconds.
No, probably 10.
It was like 9 to 10 second delay there. Okay. We'll just Dalton will carry this conversation here. We'll put Jacob down there. So Dalton, how's your week been so far up to this point?
That's been going all right. I went home to John C. this past weekend.
I noticed that.
Got me some Papa Good ribs.
I'm jealous of the ribs.
Dude, you had them before I did.
I did. Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
You tried them before I ever did.
Dude, Papa Good, he's just got that thing in him, boy. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, so everybody in the Discord's mad at me because I don't like steak. And listen, I've tried steak. There's a lot of foods that I won't eat that I've never tried yet, but steak, I've tried it so many places. I can't do it. I can't get into it. But
why? Is it so? When you've ordered steak, how have you ordered it?
You know, I honestly don't remember. I don't really remember. It's just the taste is not there for me. But I want to try Dad's steak with the rub that he has, and that'll be my last chance of steak. And if I don't like that, then steak.
Have you had like medium rare, well done?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay.
I feel like medium rare, but
see, medium rare is the way to go. Honestly, I think that this one might come to fruition. This might be a pretty good. This might be a good one.
We're already getting started. Damn.
I'll screenshot it, and then depending on the outcome,
oh shit,
I'll send it back to you. That is the most un-American thing. I can't comprehend somebody not liking steak. That genuinely makes, like, my brain can't compute that. Even when I was vegan for an entire year, I still, I craved steak. Of course, Parv probably wants his, burnt.
Probably.
Pour one out for Coop Daddy.
Check out your house.
Birds!
Check out your Dallas Cowboy fan friends if you got any.
Dude,
they're going through some rough shit right now.
It's really rough. 27 straight seasons without making it beyond the divisional round in the playoffs.
27 years of trying, 27 years of frustration. The Dallas Cowboys will never go to an NFC Championship game.
How about Zeke in the last play, though?
Dude,
center?
I swear to God.
I love it how he just, like, rolled back.
Listen, I swear to God, Mike McCarthy should be charged for attempted murder of Ezekiel Elliott for making a beast center on that last play. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans. They're not taking it too well. I saw one Dallas Cowboy fan run over his TV with his truck and it go flying in the back of his garage. Actually, you know what? I feel sorry for the Dallas Cowboy fans' TVs more than I do their fans itself.
Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot Jacob. Whatever Paul Heyman says goes, I guess. Zeke did get blasted.
God, it was so bad.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Yeah, Dalton, you're probably out on the Alpha Male.
Probably.
The Alpha Male pack.
Damn.
Or, I don't know. Wings might be more alpha than steak is.
Well, I don't eat M&Ms anymore, so I guess I'm still alpha male.
Dude, so I am fully convinced that the M&Ms thing, I'm fully convinced that it's a Super Bowl marketing.
I don't give a shit what they're doing, man. I've moved on.
I
moved on to a better candy. I moved on to adult candy for this upcoming season. Did you like that meme I made?
Oh yeah.
Kyle looking at the gummies instead of the M&M pack.
Dalton got that loud pack on this T-shirt. He's Snoop Dalton now.
Snoop Dalton. Smoke weed every day.
Oh man, just rubbing it in. 3G is way better than M&Ms.
I've never tried it, but facts.
I don't know. I feel like I can make a case for either side of that argument. I can eat a lot more M&Ms than 3G gummies. You know, like you eat 4 or 5 of the 3G gummies, and your soul is like in the ground, but your body is flying. You know, you know what I mean, Dalton? I know you get it.
Not yet. Not yet.
You did. So the sources are telling me that Dalton is being reinstated as an alpha male.
Let's go.
That is true. Crispy M&Ms. Crispy M&Ms are fire. Dalton, yep. I know, like it's a little painstaking for you to look back on your old sponsor. What, now that you've stepped away from M&Ms, what is the best M&M and which one was the absolute worst?
Pull up Parp's comment. That's the best. The worst was the jalapeno nut M&Ms.
You didn't like those?
Oh my god.
Dude, the spicy M&Ms were killer.
Who eats jalapenos with chocolate, dude? That's disgusting.
No, the spicy M&Ms were fire. I forgot about those.
No. Okay, so in high school, I took a cooking class for one of my classes on my last semester, and we would do Trying Tuesdays. Like, we'd try new foods on Tuesdays. And this one Trying Tuesday, she made us try 3 flavors. It was the honey nut, espresso nut, and the jalapeno nut. The honey nut and the espresso nut were actually not bad, even though I don't like peanuts. But the jalapeno nut, oh my god, dude, it's disgusting. Spice does not go with chocolate.
I disagree.
It does not.
Do you want to know a fun fact? This is one of those, like, I'm full of useless facts that, like, really don't matter. But the term hot chocolate was actually spicy milk.
Oh, gross.
It was like spicy milk chocolate. And that's why it was hot chocolate.
That's so nasty.
Yeah, fun fact. So chocolate and spice do go together, in my opinion. But I guess you can be wrong. That's okay. Dalton Reeks, the testosterone facts, dude.
Baby.
The sugar cookie M&Ms were fire.
Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah, for Christmas, but they didn't have them this year for Christmas.
See, I feel like the best M&M is just like the OG peanut M&Ms.
And don't forget about the Oreo flavor for Halloween.
I never tried those.
Those were fire.
Hey, JKO.
What's up, dude? I'm back.
Had to go back to his phone again.
Yes, sir.
There,
I'm being on this episode tonight. I don't care what I have to do. I'll still internet from McDonald's if I gotta do it.
Echo check.
Dedication.
Echo check. Okay, we're good. There was a little bit of echo at first.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You're fine. You're here. That's all that matters. We're all
What's
here
up?
together. Hi, Mom. Pure alpha. Dalton is the alpha of LTC, I think. Everybody would agree with that. If you eat all your meat off your chicken wings, you're an alpha male. Facts.
I do.
How do y'all... So if you're eating a flat, how do you eat it?
I just, like, side to side, like one side first and the other side.
For a flat?
Yeah. I gotta show you how Dad does it.
Wait, me and him might do it the same way. I break the bone and slide it off.
I wish Dad would send me the video, but Dad can put it in his mouth, pull it out, and all of it, and the bone will be clean.
Damn, Papa Good, what that mouth do?
Yeah.
Shit.
No, I take it like I separate the two bones and like pull it out. I kind of like eat my wings with my fingers more than like, because I hate having sauce all over my face. I hate that.
Yeah, because I dig in. Like, I dig right in. Like, it's going to be messy no matter what. So I just go right in for it.
So do you go like mouth, like bone to mouth?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I don't. I kind of pull it off. I pull it off of the bone. Maybe I just lost my alpha maleness.
Nah.
Jacob, did you try the spicy M&Ms?
That's a thing.
It was.
The only thing I heard about M&Ms was Maya Rudolph is now the spokesperson. The M&Ms are fire.
So before you got here, I was saying I'm 99% sure that it's a Super Bowl marketing campaign. I think it's going to come down to like a Super Bowl commercial where like the M&Ms like overthrow Maya Rudolph.
And honestly, I'm kind of sad that they're not like M&M's left NASCAR now, because could you imagine like a M&M's car, but it's just Maya Rudolph's face?
Oh my god!
Cascading all down.
I've already seen concepts on Twitter, and it's freaky as hell.
Dude, that'd be a diecast collectible immediately.
So JD goes for the Papa
Imagine
Good
the fucking
style.
merge too.
Sorry, I'm just trying to stay up to date with the comments. I'm running behind over here. So Jacob, how has your week been up to this point? It's Monday.
It's been okay. I'm just living. How about you all?
Chilling like a villain.
Yeah, doing all right. I heard that we're doing a crazy predictions episode though.
We are. That's exactly what we're here for. But before we move on, there's something I gotta do. Guys, we have an ad read.
Hey.
Do a little snap along. Jacob, I sent you the ad read. I want you to read it. That's a joke because he's frozen right now.
Oh my god. You're such a dick.
Let's see if we can get Jacob back in here before we do the read.
Yeah, I'm totally frozen.
Just look at him. He looks like... look at him.
That looks like somebody's like MySpace profile picture in 2007.
No, he looks like a fucking South Park Canadian. How about you, buddy, Fred?
Okay, I guess.
Oh shit.
I guess I'll just do the ad.
Oh. He's back, kinda. Amanda.
He's there, but he's silent.
Oh shit. Damn. It's our first ad read. We can't do it. Shit.
have
Integrity-
some
integrity weed.
Is Randy Marsh the best character in South Park?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
He's Lord. I am Lord.
Lord.
Yo, yo, yo.
Lord, oh Lord. Yo, yo, yo. PC
Okay.
principles. The PC principle's a close second, by the way.
Yeah, dude. I love that South Park attacks everybody. It doesn't matter like their political view.
That's what makes it so good. Like nobody's safe.
Yeah, and it's fair. Talk about unbiased. Shout out South Park one time.
There we go.
But anyway, so before we move on, we do have an ad read to go through. So shout out to Race Car Spelled Backwards podcast for this one. The guys over there, they're actually kicking off the 2023 season in a big way. Do you want to know how they're doing that, Dalton?
Why don't you tell me, Cody?
They're making the Cannonball Run. So the Cannonball Run's popular. It's starting to rise in popularity again. It was a movie. It is New York City to LA. It's like 2,900 miles, I think. It's a long ass haul. So they're doing it, and they're going to be documenting their entire run on YouTube as they go. So it's 2,900 miles worth of content. Everybody can follow along, and you know where they're going to end up.
Where they ended up at?
The Clash at the Coliseum. So that's how they're capping it all off. It's really, really cool. So if you want to stay up to date with them, make sure you're following them. It's on Twitter at Car Backwards, and then their YouTube channel as well. I will have the links down in the description. Actually, did I do that already? I was supposed to. I was tasked with that. I tasked myself with that one. But make sure you're following them. I'm going to throw their socials up in the chat.
So they're going all the way from the Clash all the way to the Daytona 500. Is that correct?
No, they're going from New York City to the Clash.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, so it's somehow even cooler than that.
Also, one thing I got to say about the Race Car Spelled Backwards podcast, great group of people. I got to know their podcast right after I went to the Daytona 500 last year. They gave me a shout out after me getting on TV. So really good show. You should check them out, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're a cool group of guys.
Yes,
and we're all trying to do the same thing here. We're trying to make people love racing and make racing cool again. Mara, make racing. No, that was awful.
That was Mark. Oh my God.
Merca. Yeah, make racing.
Merca.
Born here on the LTC. Merca, make racing cool again. That's us. That is copyrighted January 23rd, 10:33 p.m. If anybody does that after us, you are blatantly ripping us off. Merca.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Here's their Twitter. I put it right here. Boom, beautiful. So thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to give you a little ad read. It's always fun getting to do stuff like that. I am putting their socials now in the description of this video, this live stream. I'll also tweet it out too, with this little handy dandy clip. Dalton, you got anything you would like to add, sir?
Not at the moment, no. Just check them out.
I was handing you the mic to fill the dead air while I'm standing here doing nothing. If you didn't catch on.
You just want me to say anything?
Yeah. Give us the Dalton hour.
Okay, Cody's a dick.
Why?
And has no powers. Have you read the Discord? Actually, speaking of Discord, another commercial break. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Let's Cult if you have not already. And most importantly, join the Discord. You're going to have a hell of a time in the Discord. We're getting a lot of new members each and every day. It's a great way to chat with us if you want to. So make sure you guys head to the Let's Cult Twitter page and click the Linktree link in the bio, and it'll take you right to the Discord. So hit that. Boom. You're in the Discord. You can talk to us every day, do whatever you want, and have a hell of a time. So make sure you guys do that.
Not bad, dude. You're getting good at this.
I'm trying. Jacob, are you alive? He's black.
Pain. Okay. You know, Jacob, he'll get there at some point, I hope. Okay, so both of their Twitter and their YouTube are now in our description, so you can refresh or however it is you want to do that. But make sure you do go follow them on Twitter and leave a comment on the first video of theirs that you see and say LTC sent you. All right, we're far behind in comments now. What's up, Ivan? Long time no see.
Hey.
Green M&M's is working for 69 Mega. She had to get a new job.
She had to get a new job, yep.
That is true. Jacob is like a match. Don't know when the lot will go out. Future co-host of D&T's Rowdy Reactions. How are we doing, fellas? What's up, Tristan? Thanks for dropping by. Cannonball Run is a good movie. It's a classic.
Damn, Jacob.
Terry Bradshaw does make a cameo. Dalton looks like Adam Stevens tonight.
What?
Dude, no, I think Dalton looks so much like Chandler Smith, it's insane.
No, I don't see it.
I'll forever say this. Okay, I guess that's the segue.
Multiple fights.
Jacob looks like he's sitting on the toilet scrolling through Facebook. Yeah. Jacob looks like he's in one of those mugshot magazines. Yeah.
What's the name of that?
It was Busted.
Busted.
Yeah, they actually got sued out of business.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they don't publish anymore. I forget.
Damn.
Like, it was a weird reason as to why.
Dude, I swear to God, I would go to the gas stations. They would have those newspapers, and there would be a lot of smiling mugshots. I'm like, damn.
Well, so what got them was they weren't 100% accurate on everything. So, like, imagine if you got pulled over for, like, a broken tail light, and you just went to jail for that, even though that's never going to happen. But let's say that that's what you went to jail for. Nothing harmful. And then they put, like, DUI, second-degree murder. So they weren't, like, aligning everybody. So a few people sued them for, like, putting the wrong charge.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that was enough to cripple them, because that is full-on defamation of character. You cannot do that. He's not blinking, and it's freaking me out. He did look like a boomer on Facebook. Looking like Stone Cold. I don't know that this one's a crazy prediction, personally.
Probably. Well, it depends on what the weather is.
I don't think the Eminem thing is real. Like, I am very confident that this is...
I don't even care anymore,
it's
dude.
Definitely...
I don't even care.
I think it's interesting, at least, like, how they're doing it. I think it's a really weird way to get, like, people going for a Super Bowl ad, because you're going to piss off somebody.
This is just what happens when you get a new ownership. Like, they just ruin everything.
Jacob is a 6-time staring champion. What's up, John? What's poppin', homie? Dalton, have you tried 3Chi yet?
Not yet. Not going to yet.
I'm trying, dude. We can't do it on Bristol Dirt Weekend. I feel like that's just wrong.
Why is that wrong? Because it's Easter?
Yeah, I don't think you can eat 3Chi gummies on Easter Sunday.
Actually, yeah, that's facts.
But honestly, if I'm not mistaken, I think I probably did for the dirt race.
I mean, I did Stone Cold some beers on Easter Sunday night, so...
Yeah. Red is going to have to start an OnlyFans. Probably, yes.
All of them are going to have to start an OnlyFans.
I know. Yellow, I don't know where he'll go.
But he'll be homeless.
Yeah. Like, he's just dumb.
Like, he has no skills.
Red is already an entrepreneur. Like, I bet he's been investing this money for a long time. He already owns a few businesses.
Brown and Green are definitely going to be on OnlyFans. I can see Blue doing a working at a Shades store.
Yeah. The brown M&M, like, she's the sophisticated one. She's a professor somewhere.
No, I just said she has an OnlyFans with Green.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I guess I tuned you out. Sorry. trying to stay up to date on these comments. I don't know if Jacob's coming back. Heavily intoxicated. I drank a lot too, in all fairness. Dude, I was sad. That was a painful night.
You still hugged me either way.
I did.
I was going to be fine with Tyler Reddick winning just so you could see one of your drivers win in person for the first time. And
that would have been cool. Yeah.
I really wouldn't have mind. Like, I'd have hugged you just like you did me, and then
I had money on Tyler and Chase both.
Oh my God. That's even worse.
Orange makes math in a trailer in Kentucky. Amen.
Oh my God.
So I guess now's the time we can probably go into the main portion of this episode here. What are your wildest 2023 NASCAR preseason predictions?
All right, so how many are we doing?
I feel like we'll start in the trucks, go up to Xfinity, go to the Cup. Let's say we can bounce some around and chat throws in as well, and we'll react to chat's crazy predictions. So starting in the truck series, Hailie Deegan makes it into the playoffs.
Okay. I want to say Roger Carruth makes it to the playoffs.
I like that. I think mine is crazier, personally.
Yeah.
I think Raja is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I really do. Dude, so ready for the season. It can't get here quick enough. I've been going through NASCAR withdrawals since like week 2
Hey, Cody,
of the off season. Yeah.
We have only 2 more NFL games till racing season.
I know, and both of those, and I know, and there's a chance that I'm like just riding this. Could you imagine how like just cloud 9 I will be if the Eagles win the Super Bowl and then I'm at the Daytona 500 the next weekend?
There you go.
Dude, yeah, talk about starting 2023 off perfectly.
You should probably go to Phoenix. What, like 10 months early?
Yeah, just camp out. They're like, "Sir, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm here for the championship race." At Bristol Dirt, it was a nightmare, dude. That rain was awful.
It wasn't terrible, I don't think.
Where are the other guys?
Actually, it did help, but the racing service, it didn't make it as dusty as it normally is.
Yeah, I feel like the rain was very needed. I think it made the race a lot better, but I hate the rain on a race day. It just, it kills the entire vibe.
Dude, I remember like that whole week, like the forecast was looking so great, and then
I know, just out of nowhere.
That very next day, it said it's gonna race out. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Because Saturday was incredible.
And again, that is exactly why I want them to move it to motherfucking May or June.
Never gonna happen.
It needs to happen. I don't give a shit.
Where are the other guys? Coop is crying in a corner right now. He's listening to some Drake because of his Cowboys.
And probably beating the shit out of his TV, just like all the other Cowboys fans are.
Yep. Jacob has terrible internet. And Parv is back in school, so his bunkmate is like just breathing over his shoulder right now. Red lives in Junior's basement. Yes. Hailie Deegan upsets Daytona. That would be wild.
Okay.
See, now there we go. Carruth wins a race. Raja wins Daytona. You been eating those gummies, Dalton?
Not yet. Not yet. You'll see what I do.
Cole Custer doesn't make the Xfinity playoffs. That would be tough. Nick Sanchez in the championship 4. I don't hate that either. Ankrum makes the playoffs. He's going to have to do something this season. I feel like his time is like running out. Mark will win as many races as those two. Deegan and Raja, I don't know. KBM going to tear up a lot of trucks?
Damn.
F in the chat.
Depends on who drives that 51 All-Star ride. They're talking about Jimmy Johnson doing a couple races in that truck.
I would love to see Jimmy back in the trucks. That would be really cool.
So I actually want to go back to Jimmy Johnson's only truck star at Bristol back in 2008. I was there for that one.
Were you?
Yeah, and he wrecked out.
dude, 2008.
He drove the 81, but I can't remember what the team was.
I don't even know if I remember him running in the truck.
Hold on.
At Bristol.
Yeah, and he was running like top 10 or top 15 that whole night. Then late in the race, he got wrecked out. Let me see who he drove for. Okay, he drove the number 81 Cobalt Tools truck. Here was the this actually was his truck series debut. Put it right over here. So that's the truck. And probably gonna have to give me a minute for the name, the race team. Let's see.
Stuart Friesen, 2023 truck champion. That is bold, sir. I don't hate it, but that is bold. Frankie Muniz wins the ARCA race. I hope so. That would be cool. Actually, no. I want Brayton. Brayton Laster is going to win the ARCA race.
There we go.
And then after the race, I'm going to go and buy pizza. And instead of doing like Gatorade and dumping it on him, I'm going to throw a pizza at him. Bubba wins the 500 plus the championship. Super bold. I hope. That would be sick. Raja wins a race, Carson wins a race, and Haley wins a race.
I don't think Carson's winning anything.
I feel like he will.
Actually, no, I got a prediction. Carson Hocevar intentionally brings out 5 cautions this year.
Intentionally?
Yeah. Like stopping the track, spinning himself out, yeah.
Okay. Somebody please remember that. Is Ankrum out of the trucks? No, he's coming back. See, this is why I love chat, to keep me straight at least. Dalton got in the truck race with the free kid tickets.
12 years and under.
I want to get more into ARCA this year. I plan on following it a little bit more.
Dude, Colby got me like...
Yeah, Colby's
interested again.
So getting to meet and interact with Brayton like made me interested in ARCA. And then when we had Colby on and he was dropping the knowledge bombs, I was like, okay, so this series is actually like very respectable. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, man.
Give me your sorry I haven't replied to any of your texts. I'm trying to keep up with comments and like
You're good, man.
What is your bold truck series takes? Just to give you like a rehash of some, a lot of people are saying Raja's going to win. Me and some others are saying Haley's going to get a win. Some people think that Carson's finally going to get his win too. Where are you at on everything?
Tom Majeski's taking it home.
Is Majeski champion?
Majeski's champion, yeah.
Bold.
Dude is a will man, and now he's got the backing of the best manufacturer on the face of the planet. He's gonna be killing it.
Okay, how many cautions does Carson Hocevar intentionally cause all season? Dalton said the over/under at 5.
Was this a question you come up with, or did somebody ask you?
This was in the comments, I think. Or no, you said 5. I think Dalton came up with that.
Yeah, I came up with that.
So the over/under is 5.
Oh man.
I'm gonna say 3. I think they're all gonna come early, and he is gonna get absolutely scalded and become a very good boy after that.
I'm gonna say over.
Over 5?
Yeah.
You think he's just a wrecking ball out there?
I do agree that he'll get scolded eventually. But I think it'll go on for a while until he pisses the wrong one off, like Matt Crafton. Like if you piss that man off, he's like he is the veteran of that league.
Or imagine if Kyle Busch, runs a couple of truck races and Carson gets into him.
Yeah,
I'd flip
100%. Yeah, I don't know. Hocevar. I mean, I've been pretty concrete on my stance on Hocevar way before he even done what he done last year. But I could see him going over 5 for sure.
Okay, Cody, I figured out who Jimmy Johnson drove for in the Truck Series at Bristol back in 2008, and I do not think you're going to even guess who it was.
In 2008?
Yes, that was the year he did it.
Dude, I don't know.
Randy Moss.
Really?
Randy Moss. I am not joking. There was
football
actually a
player?
Yes, there was a Randy Moss Motorsports in the Truck Series at one time. I'm just now finding out about this.
What?
Randy Moss Motorsports with HTM, formerly known as Morgan Dollar Motorsports, was a Camping World Truck Series team. It was owned by David Dollar and NFL Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss. They co-owned the team until 2004. Or no, former driver Rob Morgan co-owned the team until 2004. Then Randy Moss and took over a majority.
Did Nelly have a truck team too, or are you pulling my leg? Because if so, that's fucking sick.
Who said Majeski is Truck Hemrick? That's a fucking bad take.
Trill.
That is a bad take.
Trill.
No,
I don't know.
Hosevar's to Hemrick.
No, I feel like Hosevar's in his own class. Hemrick doesn't go out there and just absolutely yeet people. Like, Hemrick usually, his problem is he's too nice. He's like a Mark Martin kind of guy. But he has a championship. But anyway, what's up, nothing? That's weird to say. Colby was a cool guest. So, yeah, Colby was really informative on ARCA.
That's a good question.
Isn't Adam Alexander going down? I thought that's what it was.
He's going to Xfinity. Or no, he's going to Truck, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I think that opens the door for Kurt Busch to take over the Xfinity Series. And they're probably going to rotate out other Cup drivers.
No. Kevin Harvick getting ready for next year.
Dude, Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch in the booth for the Xfinity Series would be incredible.
Okay. No, bro. No, not at all.
I think Carson gets a win too. I do agree. Parv, do you do your takes in order? Do you do Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup in your video? Because I'll play it along with us. That way we don't have like a 33-minute. Parv's video tonight is 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Just a question. Does everybody in the Discord know about Parv's catalytic converter being tore off?
I just told them.
Okay, because I've seen people in the comments earlier. They were like, Parv's car makes noises like brrr. And I was like, oh shit. Poor guy.
Nelly was in NASCAR. Dude, this is sick. Yes, I'm nothing. Not in a bad way. That's just my name.
Nelly's like best friends with Denny Hamlin.
Did you all see Ken Block's tribute or Keselowski's tribute to Ken Block?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the video, but the car is absolutely gorgeous.
Speaking of Ken Block, hold on.
Honestly, I wish he would just go to the trucks. Like, that booth is struggling bad, and I don't like Adam Alexander a whole lot, but I would prefer him over our current truck booth. Travis wins the 500. Now, this is a bold prediction. I respect it, but that's bold. Oh, dude, that's sick.
I did not realize I had this.
I used to have a Ken Block hoodie. I had a shirt and a little beanie that I used to wear back in my emo days.
So I got
honestly,
out of every mall at Johnson City.
Out of everybody that they could put in the truck booth, I think Woody Balls is the guy to take it over. Dude, he would rock it.
I want Parv and Glenny Balls in the booth.
Parv and Glenny Balls.
Dude, their chemistry would be incredible.
Yeah, it would just be a silent race. You would just hear nothing.
I think Parv would get Glenny going. I feel like
Parv would definitely talk first.
At some point, we'll do a like a NASCAR E5 race, and I want Parv to commentate it. And just Parv's live commentary over a LTC sanctioned race. Parv's gonna sound like the 2000 Super Speedway package.
Oh my god. I will say, he was very worried about like the noise law in Murfreesboro, and dude, there's so many drivers in Murfreesboro that with loud ass exhaust, it doesn't even matter. So Parv's good on that. Wait, go back to Amanda's comment real quick. I think that's messed up. I don't think that's right.
I'm okay with it because that's gonna let like more international drivers and road course ringers have a run.
Oh yeah, I do. I got plenty of Monster Energy hats. I got one with no driver on it. I got a bunch of Kurt Busch ones and a bunch of Kyle Busch ones when he drove the monster car.
Ryan Blaney has to get a win this season, right?
Oh yeah, he definitely has to win a race this year.
He just signed that extension. I mean, he just signed that extension, though.
Well, Jacob, that question's for you. Yeah, that question's for you.
What happens if Ryan Blaney does not win this year?
I mean, nothing. I mean, it's gonna be disappointing, but I honestly see Blaney winning the 500 this year.
He's due for one because he's been close so many times.
So he signed his extension in August.
And it was only like a multi-year?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Got him in the Final Four.
Ooh.
That's bold. Yeah, that's bold. Listen, I don't hate the idea that Blaney might go on a tear, but dude, and he was close, right? Like he was consistent all year. I think he is beating himself up. I think he is like, go ahead.
Blaney is the equivalent to the Vols.
That's a really good comparison. Or the Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, great, great first half.
It's our year, baby.
Yeah, great first half, but then like something happens at the end where he just gets out of contention for a trophy, and I don't understand why. Like maybe it's because it was his first year with the new crew chief, or I don't know. But
I think Parv has a great comparison.
That's awful.
No, I as of today, right now, I think that is 1,000% spot on.
Oh, I don't know. Ryan Blaney and Casey Kane.
Same guy. Have you ever seen them in the same room together? Blaney wins Dega. Blaney's always a big threat.
But Blaney definitely wins this year. It's just where at.
Is NASCAR... Honestly, it's 5 ahead by Chicago if NASCAR is going to come in and repave their road. That is genius. Logano's going to block Ron so Bubba can win. Hell yeah. Whose seat is hotter, Blaney or Bowman? I think it's definitely Bowman.
Bowman.
Just due to the fact that Blaney has the extension. Penske will be killer this year. I mean, Penske is like, in my opinion, I think Penske is the #1 team in NASCAR right now. They won like all the crown jewels.
Yeah.
They won the Clash, the 500, the All-Star race, the championship. Like, it's hard to have a better year than that. Bell wins 4+ races.
Dude, but Bell's on the rise, I think.
Yeah. The way he ended the season, dude, like every time his back was against the wall, he came out there and won.
Looks at his hot chick and laughs.
I hope to God that Ryan Blaney has self-respect.
Noah G wins fall day.
Possible.
That would be a problem.
Parv is gonna become like just a rabid Noah G fan now.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
I think Bowman for sure. Kyle Larson absolutely goes on a absolute 2021 2.0 style season. No, absolutely not. No shot. Oh yeah, the primary investor has entered the chat. Everybody bow before him. Kyle will win 2 races this season, and you and Dalton are going to celebrate with the number 8 special. I had that just a couple days ago myself.
Dude, if Kyle wins a race and I get the free number 8 meal Cheddars, I'll just do the show live from Cheddars at my table.
That would be fun, honestly. 2022 will be like the same year that we just had with the amount of winners. I agree. I think that there's so much talent spread across now, and teams are a lot more equal. I don't think we're to the point yet where anybody's going to start running away. I'd say we're probably a year to 3 years out from seeing like one team just totally dominate. Or one manufacturer, I should say. Kyle Busch wins 4 races and the championship. That is bold.
I'll wait and give mine when we get to the end of it.
Penske is I don't know if Penske's on the rise or if they've like been there, you know. I mean, Joey Logano has excelled their program. I don't think anybody can deny that. And that's nothing at Brad.
Dude, that full head of hair has made him twice as fast this season. Guaranteed.
Dude, I would be scared. Like Joey has a swagger about him now. Like he is so proud of the 2-time champion thing. I saw he was signing some cards that they were going to put in boxes, and one of them was a patch from his fire suit from last year, and it was the champion. Like it had NASCAR Cup Series, and then it had the little champion box. And he was like, "I need to change that." So he took the marker and wrote Tom's 2, and he was like, "Somebody's getting a special one," and he like put it in the box.
That's cool.
I think they both.
Yeah, he's definitely got some, like you said, some here.
This is probably the best Rookie of the Year fight that we got in a long, long time.
Both guys are going to struggle, I think. I don't think either one, because I mean, Ty never looked stand out in the 23. You know, I've always said that was the weaker car at 2311. And I'm a firm believer in that. Ty ran the 23 car just about as good as Bubba had been running the 23 car. Bubba hopped in the 45 and had a hell of a end of the season. I don't know that I saw enough out of Ty to say that, yeah, he's going to go out and dominate immediately. Eventually, Ty's going to be stellar. There's no question about it. But I don't think year one Ty's going to be anything spectacular. He could squeeze out a win, but I won't be surprised if he doesn't. Good talk. All right.
Okay, you guys aren't frozen. All right. See, dude, this is what bad internet does. It makes me.
I was waiting on somebody to.
No, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, Ty. I don't think Ty or Noah is going to come out swinging. I could see Noah winning a super speedway race. I could see Ty coming out and winning, like, last lap pass, something crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be. I don't think they're going to go like the round of 8 or anything.
I mean, I don't think you can criticize Ty for stepping up for Kurt last year when he got hurt, because really that was just trying to get used to the brand new car and everything like that, and his mind was just all focused on the Xfinity Series at the same time. I feel like now that he's got a top tier ride, he's in the Cup Series full time, doesn't have any other distractions. I think he might go on a tear this year or do a lot better.
You think he's going to hit the ground running?
Probably, and I think he's extra motivated too, because with the passing of his dad last year at the end of the season, he's going to want to make him proud. So
how many wins realistically do you think Ty gets this year?
It won't be much. No more than 3.
That would be wild if he comes out and gets 3. That would be insane.
More than 3.
And if he does, I'll be glad to be, to stand corrected. It's just I didn't see enough out of him in the 23 to really. I don't know. I don't know that he's ready right now to go on a tear.
That was just getting used to the Cup car, so I don't think he was
Just
going to
don't-
give 100%.
Do you already have a 3G shirt?
You just now noticed? You just now noticed?
Yeah, man. I didn't see that.
This is a bold one. Chase wins 35 races and then finishes second to Harvick at Phoenix. That is bold.
Okay, that's insanity. Chase Elliott doesn't win a race this year.
I think you're out of your damn mind.
No, bro. He's gonna have a Blaney type.
No shot, dude. No.
Dude. That's what
Were you
happened.
just trying to rile me up?
Well, I mean, I need to. This is the first time I've been on like forever, so
I do
it's my
think
one
I do
shot.
think that that's an awful opinion. What makes you think that Chase doesn't get a win? What did Chase do last year, other than have like just an incredible year? What did he do for you to be like, yeah, it's time for a slump?
I don't think Chase will have
Honestly,
a winless
it's
season ever
just the
again.
fact that you have a stand up in your room right now, and I know I know he's in there, so I'm just saying he's not winning. He's not winning a race.
I'm staring right at him. He is like right across. You could probably see him in my glasses. You can probably see his face.
You see look at his facial expression right now, looking at you.
He's happy.
That's going to be
He's
his
happy.
face. That's going to be his face when when the flag drops at Phoenix, and he hasn't won. That's what's going to happen.
Now he's smiling to hide the pain.
Yeah, he's going to pull that Hendrick mojo out and be like, "It's all good," even though I'm wanting to murder somebody or crying inside.
18 different winners. I think we're going to see a number like that again. I think it'll be somewhere around there.
No, we're going to have less this year. I'm going to go with 13.
13 different winners?
We're not going to have that again.
Do you think it'll be really spread out, or do you think it'll be just like a couple of guys who win like 5+?
Yeah, I feel like everybody's got this car figured out now. So you're going to get to the point where you're going to start seeing a lot more repeat winners this year than you did last year.
But if everybody has the car figured out, wouldn't you think that it would be just as competitive?
Or not everybody. I think like some teams would.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that we're going to see like what we did with Gen 6, because the whole point of this car was to make the field equal. I think this is here to stay. I don't think we'll ever get to a point where teams will just come out and just dominate.
I agree.
And if that happens, then this car failed. Like Gen 7's a failure.
I at least want 2 years. Like, I at least want 2 seasons where it's very even. Ideally, I get more than that, but Kyle Busch wins the final trip to Fontana. Original Fontana.
Oh, my stock car spec boys are actually going there.
Before they make it a short track.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch wrecks at lap 47 at Daytona.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I've suffered enough pain. I've suffered enough painful Daytona 500s. I don't want another.
That's also somebody that I can see within the 500 this year.
Kyle?
I wish I could hear because he fucking froze.
Say that again, sir.
I said I could see KB winning the Daytona 500 this year.
Dude, I would throw up.
Please. I would throw up too.
It would honestly, it would be hard to not be like happy for him. Here's my bold prediction. I don't think the boos are going to be as loud for Kyle going into this season.
No, listen, I got to say, okay, I'm glad you said that because listen, so I'm in a Facebook group with a bunch of Kyle Busch fans. It's called the Rowdy Bunch. We have gained over, I think, 10,000 more members because of this switch. Ever since he made the switch to Chevrolet,
really,
that group has gained 10,000 groups. Yeah, I'm not even an admin, but I'm good friends with the admins, and he posted the other day that we've gained 10,000 more.
That's cool.
People in that group because of the Chevrolet switch.
Shit.
And
I thought you said the Brady Bunch at first. That's why I laughed. But now I realize you said the Rowdy Bunch.
Rowdy Bunch, baby. Shout out the Rowdy Bunch.
I was like, what does Tom Brady have to do with this shit right now?
Fuck Tom Brady. Anyway, back to Kyle possibly winning the Daytona 500. now that he's back with Chevrolet, this is the best opportunity he's ever going to have of winning a Daytona 500. When Kyle signed the contract with RCR, I immediately got excited about that because now that he's a Chevrolet, he's got a lot more teammates to help him in these super speedway races. Because when he was at Toyota, he only had 4 teammates, and all of them went off to do their own damn thing. Like Denny Hamlin, he would always be up front, fighting for the lead, getting stage points. Mark Truex Jr. will always be at the very back. Bubba Wallace be up doing his own thing too. So Kyle literally only had Christopher Bell to help him out in the super speedways, and he would always get left out, or Christopher Bell would get taken out in a wreck, and he'd have nobody, and he'd be helpless. So now that he's got a lot more Chevrolet teammates for the super speedways, I could definitely see him getting the help he needs to, and him running up front a lot more at Daytona and Talladega.
I can't wait. Are you doing rowdy reactions for the 500?
That's the first episode.
Okay. I can't wait to just see Dalton like sitting in front of his screen, sad.
Listen, if as long as it doesn't go like the Southern 500 did, that's my
You'd
worst.
rather him crash out early. That way you just know.
No, I don't want him to crash out at all, dude.
Listen, I guarantee you, Kyle Busch doesn't finish the race.
Stop saying that. No.
Speaking of, Kyle Busch
Damn, don't do this shit to me.
Any race, Bubba will win at least 10, and no Ford will finish in the top 20.
I don't want another miserable season, dude. I don't. I can't afford it.
If I
fly
all the way to Daytona and Kyle Busch wins, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen that son of a bitch win enough.
Fuck you.
I've seen Kyle Busch win
dude,
so many times.
He just dominated Bristol.
Yeah.
It's no hate towards the guy. Like, I hope he's successful, but like, I'm going to this. This is like a crown jewel event. I want to enjoy the winner.
Chase has been struggling with.
You can't enjoy the winner. He's a Chevrolet now.
What's a Dindus?
Dindus Hamlin.
I think that was for Jake or for Dalton for saying that Chase was going to go winless too.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just give my rowdy prediction for this Cup Series season. I'll just go ahead and do it. No. All right.
Brixton's the new winner.
All right. For my prediction for Kyle Busch this season for 2023, Kyle gets 5 wins this year.
5 wins.
I'm going 5 wins. Listen, Kyle Busch has to take a step up this season. He has to. He's with a new team. He's got a refresh that he desperately needed for 3 years now. So he's got to take a step up. So that's pretty much my expectations. You got to win a lot more than 1 to 2 races this season. You got to do it. And also, you got to make it far in the playoffs this year than you've had the past couple seasons. I don't think a round of 16 exit happens again. I want no worse than the round of 8. If he can make it to the round of 8, I'm satisfied. If he makes it to the championship 4, he makes it to the championship 4. If he doesn't, we'll try again next year. But got to get to 5 wins. You got to get to the round, at least the round of 8. So those are my predictions for Kyle this year.
Interesting. Thank you for
sharing. Who makes
it
farther, Austin Dillon or Kyle Busch?
Austin Dillon. I think Austin Dillon, honestly, is going to be propelled by Kyle Busch being there. I'm not kidding. I think that it is really good for Austin Dillon to have a teammate like Kyle Busch. Like, because now...
honestly,
I mean, we saw what Reddick did to him. I was getting ready to bring up.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like Austin Dillon is sitting there. You know, he's probably safe in his ride no matter what. There's nothing, like, we all know that. There's no debate there. But, I mean, you can't tell me that Austin Dillon is, like, content with running 13th. I feel like anybody out there that's running in these cars, they're not content with running top 15. Everybody out there wants to win. So I could see Austin Dillon, like, you know, what is it they say? Like a rising tide, like, raises all the ships or whatever. And I think that Austin Dillon is a ship setting in the Kyle Busch Harbor. Where are those 5 wins at?
Okay. I say the first one will be at California. The second one will be at Bristol Dirt again, back to back. And there's a good reason why I say that. It's because, listen, so Kyle obviously he hates dirt racing, but does he? Because he's been doing dirt racing with Brexton like nonstop these past couple years. Kyle's like finally getting good at dirt racing. If the majority of the schedule is dirt race, I think Kyle should absolutely dominate because of all the time he spends with Brexton, teaching him how to get around the track, and him doing races with Brexton like at the Tulsa Nationals, I think that's what it's called. He's getting a lot better at those, so I expect him to be a front runner for the Bristol Dirt Race once again this season. Wouldn't be surprised there. I'm also going to say the other three are probably going to be tough. I'm going to say the Texas Fall Race, and I'm probably going to say
that could be an important race to win for the playoffs.
I'm going to go Coda.
Really?
Yep, I'm going to go Coda because that'll be a big race for him. Because
and he's got that experience already. Like, he's already been behind the wheel.
No, he's been testing twice there so far.
Oh, has he?
And he's got a new sponsor, Netspend, who is based in Austin, Texas. That's pretty much going to be the first race with them this season. So he's going to want to perform for them.
So are you saying NASCAR rigs it for him to win?
No. And the fifth one, I'm going to do... Did I say Kansas? I want to do a Kansas race.
Okay. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, what if he wins every single one of those races?
I'll shit my pants.
I am anxious there
I
with
mean,
you.
I mean, I have a pretty bold prediction of who I think is going to win the Bristol night race.
Okay. I just want to hear this because you've been.
You're gonna say Chris Buescher.
No, bro, it's not Chris.
Brad.
Brad, bro, he's coming back, dude.
I do think. Listen, okay, we're through the trucks, right? God, I want to talk about the Cup so bad.
I mean, we kind of already are.
Jacob makes it
That's
through only one
pretty
episode
good
this season
prediction.
without his internet messing up. That is good. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you, Eric, for the $20 donation. I kept meaning to like slip that in there, but shout out, thank you once again for keeping the lights on in the LTC household. Much love. I don't know which, probably Bristol Dirt.
Yeah, dude, he's getting.
Oh, Austin's having another kid.
I thought they already had the other kid. Oh, dude, I want him to win at Nashville.
See, everybody was waiting for Christopher Buescher.
Buescher.
Harv, I'll
Okay.
cut it off again.
How many wins does Cole Custer get in the Xfinity Series? Because I feel like he's everybody's championship favorite already.
Wait, what's his car number this year?
I think they said 0-0.
If it's 0-0, then
That's what I heard.
That's the amount of wins he's gonna get in that.
Trill said 6. I don't. Oh wait, that's how many wins, not number. All right, yeah.
I don't know. I want to say he's going to come out and dominate, but then again, like a lot of key players in the Xfinity Series left.
Well, it's like 20 plus wins are gone between Noah, Ty, and AJ.
Yeah. I mean, he could come out and kill it. I mean, he's done it before.
Hey, he's here. Actually, I already gave mine. My prediction for it was you.
You're bringing that shit home, dog.
Yeah, and I said instead of dumping a Gatorade bucket over you, I'm gonna go and get a pizza, like a fresh hot pizza, and drop it on your head.
No, Cody. Here's what you need to do. You need to go buy pizza and ask them to make it a pepperoni pizza and make the pepperoni shape of a W.
That is true. Yeah, that's a good idea.
A tip of extra for that.
Yeah, Brayton, if you win, I'm buying you a pizza. Pizza Man's gonna lap the field at Daytona and win. Pizza King pulled the checkers. Brayton, we're your fan club. LTC needs to be rebranded to the Brayton Laster Fan Club. BLFC. I like this one. Gallagher finally gets it. I feel like this is his one. Like this is his year, right? If he doesn't do it this season, it's never happening.
I don't think he does it.
Do you think he ever wins a championship?
He'll win one. He'll win one.
Nah. Not when you have Austin Hill in the mix, dude. That guy's hungry. And he throws haymakers. No one can mess with him. I mean, he's just the perfect package.
He'll punch the soul out of your fucking body.
Yeah, he will. Dude, he's big. I want to see
the
him
hardest
and
hit
Chris
I've
Buescher
ever seen.
fight.
No, listen. When he punched the
They would die.
Listen, when Austin Hill punched the shit out of Mike Snyder at Martinsville, it reminded me of that scene where Spider-Man and Doctor Strange are fighting in No Way Home, and Doctor Strange like punched the soul out of Peter Parker's body. It was just like that.
Do you ever get like like two guys and you're just like, man, if those two dudes ever fought, it'd be bad.
World War III, yeah.
And then that's how I feel about Austin Hill and Chris Buescher fighting. It's like I don't know who's going to come out of that, but what there's
their fists connect, and it's like the Dragon Ball Z shockwave.
Yeah.
Deegan is going to have a hell of a year. I'm calling it now. I am riding on the Deegan wagon. Haley's going to have a good year, I believe. ThorSport's a good team. And then if she doesn't have a good year, then it's time to finally, like, be critical. I think it would be fair to be critical then.
Yeah. She's got to do good this year. She's got the backing now.
Yeah, DGR, I don't think they've been there for a while.
I'm saying no to this comment. No.
Yeah.
No.
I figured. I would like to see Allgaier win. I just don't know that we do. Kligerman will win this year. Absolutely. I think Parker could have a very, very, very good year. Drop it again. The comments have been blowing up. Underdog winners at both Atlanta races. Totally foresee that as well. Dude, I love Atlanta. That track is incredible.
I want to go so bad.
All right, so anybody got any wild, like, last-second Xfinity? Hit it.
Brandon Jones, 6 wins.
Brandon
Jones, 6
Adding
wins.
momentum. And
he could.
He sure as hell has enough backing. Did y'all see his fire suit?
Kachiga.
Yeah.
Kachiga.
Yeah, he's gonna be like
He's a
Ricky
walking
Bobby. And
billboard.
he's gonna have Menards across his front window.
Man, I can't see a thing, but I sure do love Menards.
Say big money have Menards.
Bailey Curry wins the Xfinity Daytona race. I like that.
In July or August, excuse me.
But okay, let's do it this way. Let's give our truck champion prediction way too early, so nobody's held liable, but you get to brag about it if it comes true. And then we'll do the Xfinity, and then we'll go into the Cup. So, who is your way too early to predict truck champion?
I already said mine, Majeski. I think Majeski does it.
Dalton?
I'm going to say Ben Rhodes gets another one.
I'm going, like, just out of left field here, right out the gates, Raja Karuth.
Whoa.
Well, dude.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Are you confident enough to put money on that?
How much?
I mean, how much would you how much is too much? That's my
I'll put a bet. I will put a bet on the Truck Series futures, and I will pick him as the champion. I'll place
I think
an actual
we should.
bet.
I think if we're going to pick these guys, we should definitely put a bet on them.
Okay, yeah, that's fun. Everybody we name, we have to put like a legible legal bet on them.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Comments popped off. Stuart Friesen, Zane Smith back to back.
That's
Ben
not a bad
Rhodes.
take. That's also not a bad take.
Rhodes.
Oh.
Zane. Oh wait.
He said,
Long
"Wait,
John
no
said
fucking
nine.
Hosebar."
Hey, okay, that's some BDE there. Chase Purdy. That's bold.
Yeah, that's bold as hell.
Zane. Crafton wins 2 races. Zane Smith goes back-to-back. A lot of Zane Smith love in here. I like it. Semmy Smith makes the championship 4, and Ryan Sieg makes the championship 4. Barry wins the championship. Okay, I think we're called out. Oh, can't use the funds for the bet. That's fair. But if it funds LTC, I feel like that's an investment, right? Isn't that it's an investment into LTC. Guys, we're shutting down. I bet everything on Russia winning the championship. I bet my house. If I win, I'm going to have to retire from all the pizza I eat. I'll be so fat, I won't fit back in the car. Dude, if you win, you deserve all the pizza that the pizza gods could give you. Xfinity. Who is the champion?
That's a rough one. I don't know. I'll go last. I'll have to think about that.
Give me Josh Berry.
It's going to be a JRM car. And
you're picking the 9, aren't you?
It's not Sam Mayer. Definitely not Sam Mayer.
Yeah. He's picking the 9. He's picking the 9.
It's not Josh Berry.
He's picking the motherfucking 9.
I think Brandon Jones has just a lot of momentum, dude. I genuinely do. Like, I've never been a Brandon Jones guy, but sign him with JRM, everything that happened to him, at the end of the season, regardless of what happened after the championship race and whatnot, what happened at Martinsville totally fucked over Brandon Jones. And I think he's hungry, and he's got a lot to prove. So Brandon Jones is going to be your 2023 NASCAR Xfinity champion.
I don't want to say this because I really don't want it to be like I'm just sucking off Ford, but I genuinely think Cole Custer might come back and do it.
Really?
I just he's had a few years in the Cup Series where he has underperformed badly, right? Like he's not done well. And the Xfinity car hasn't really changed all that much since he left.
Well, and he won a race last season too.
Yeah, I could see him coming out and absolutely just being hungry and wanting to prove that he belongs. Because how many drivers do we know that go to the Cup Series for a team and they just get dropped back down to the Xfinity? Like, that never happens. You usually just lose your ride, and you better hope to God you go somewhere else. So yeah, I think he's gonna go and absolutely be insane. But if not him, I could see a JRM car, or maybe one of the Gibbs boys. But I'm gonna stick with Custer.
So I do want to throw something out there. Do you think that Kyle Busch coming over creates an entire new atmosphere in RCR as a whole, and we see a really strong Sheldon Creed and an even stronger Austin Hill?
I don't see it. Now that Kyle's not in Xfinity anymore, I don't see it taking effect in the Xfinity Series program.
Do you think Kyle Busch is just there for the Cup, or do you think that he is there like for RCR as an organization?
I think he's there for just Cup. I don't see him with any interest in Xfinity anymore. I mean, he said he was done after his 100th win. And
I'm not saying him running. I'm saying him being in the RCR building.
Yeah. I know. It's just I don't think he has any interest in anything else besides the Cup program right now. He said he was done with Xfinity, and obviously he's never going to come back to that. So Cubs just his main focus right now, and of course the Kyle Busch Motorsports team that he's got going on too. With and you know, it's a big year for Kyle in the trucks too, because you know he's got to get used to the new manufacturer, the new drivers. So he's gonna be a lot more focused on those two than that.
See, so I'm with Ryan here. I think that Kyle is going to be like kind of like a president to the team in some way. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's going to like be walking around boosting morale, because Kyle expects, like, and we've heard it from his interviews, his personality, his radio, like he expects everybody to always give their 150%. Right. So I see him demanding that at RCR as a whole. I think RCR is a better program now that Kyle Busch is there, genuinely. So I think that it's going to affect the Xfinity side too.
I hope, man. I hope.
All right, let's talk a little bit of Cup, guys. That's what we're here for, right? Who's excited for the season?
Oh, absolutely.
I finally am. I needed a break after last season. Now I'm ready to go now.
When did it like creep back in? When did you get the racing itch?
I was gonna wait till January because that's normally when it is, but when Kyle dropped the merch, I'm like, okay, I got it now. Like, it's all here. Let's fucking go.
Jacob?
Honestly, I have to admit, seeing Kyle's 8 car, seeing Reddick in the 45, seeing like all the changes kind of going into place, I was like, I'm ready for this year to start. You know, with Reddick in the 45 and obviously Legacy Motor Club. And I will say, Wood Brothers absolutely cracked me up. Did you guys see that tweet where NASCAR NBC posted it, and he was like, "Yeah, which TV channel would you watch?" Just did not post it. That was funny.
Hey,
but
Jacob,
yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I've been meaning to ask you this. Can you talk about Travis Pastrana entering the 500?
Yeah, man, that's going to be a disaster. I don't know what they're thinking.
You're against
I just don't see it being good. No, it's not going to be.
I expected the exact
No,
opposite.
it's. I mean,
dude, I'm stoked.
No, you're out of your. Listen, I love Travis Pastrana. Don't get me wrong. I love Travis. Like, Travis is awesome. But I mean, Gen 7 Super Speedway. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's going to get caught up in something. Like, there's no way that he makes it far.
I don't think he makes it into the race.
You don't think he makes it at all?
No, but I'm excited for him to be there.
I think he'll make it.
I don't. If he makes it, like, good for him, and I'll be stoked.
I think he'll make it.
If they're selling Travis Pastrana 2311 shirts, I'm buying one.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
And I don't even think we're done with entries yet. I think Corley Joy said on this podcast that there's a lot more coming.
I hope that we have a stacked field. I do hope, though, that sometime before now and then NASCAR makes the decision to do a 43-card field. I don't think that would happen. I don't think it would happen, but I would like for them to.
I want to go back to that so bad, dude.
The duels are going to be must watch.
I hope. The duels have been so lackluster the past couple of years.
We're already at 41 entries, which is insane. Crazy. I miss the good old days where like people just had to genuinely qualify in. I know the charters are important.
We got is Mayweather coming back?
I don't think so.
Well, that's the ride that's up in the air for Helio. Right?
I thought Helio was for Trackhouse.
I've not heard that one. That could be possible too. I've just not heard that one.
Well, Trackhouse did confirm they're not doing the Project 91 for the 500. They're going to focus on the road courses with that.
I see. I don't know. I think it's going to be fun regardless. Helio, okay, yeah, is that's what I was thinking. And then there's also, what is it, New York Racing? They usually run something in the 500.
They were so bad last year. I think they shut down because they were so slow.
The Biff was out there, dude.
It was good to see Biff, but like Dude, like me and Cooper felt so bad for him. We went to the 500 last year, just pacing around.
Hey, he was out there. That's all that matters.
When the Biff comes to race, he comes to race.
He does. He does. The Biff don't play around.
No.
Travis will not make it into the 500.
I think he'll make it, but I just don't. He'll get caught up. It's a race I would like to see Travis in is Bristol Dirt. Like if he comes back and races more,
that would be
that's
fun. Yeah,
perfect race for him. But
it is scary. Like anytime somebody who's not super experienced hops in at a super speedway, but this is literally people are always like, "I wish racing was how it used to be." This is how it used to be. You had no-name guys trying to qualify in for the 500.
yeah. I just don't see Travis going all out. I keep expecting to get like somebody in the 500 that we really don't expect.
Like who?
I think we're gonna have another NASCAR legend like that hasn't been around for a bit join
This year?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if Terry Labonte's like, I got one more in me.
Dude. Yes.
Dalton,
Yes.
Dalton wouldn't even be a Kyle Busch fan for that race. He would go back to his roots.
Get my old Terry Labonte shirt out.
Like squeeze into it.
I still got that fire suit my grandmother made for me.
You do?
Yeah, like
you need to like frame it and hang it up.
I'm wanting to. She made me a fire suit, like a blue fire suit, and we literally tore the logos off the Frosted Flakes.
That's
boxes
adorable.
And like super glued it on.
Yeah,
No, it was hot glue.
You need to like put it in like a shadow box and hang it up. That would be cool.
I even got one for a Kyle Busch too, but like the Terry Labonte one is undefeated, by the way.
That's the OG. I'm sure. Yeah, I need to see a picture of it.
And I don't know if I ever told you this, but the first time I ever wore the M&M's fire suit, I also had 18 on the back of my head.
Did you?
Yes. So the 2007 Bristol race, which is what I'm watching right now, actually, on Fox Sports 1. So that was my first race as a Kyle Busch fan. And I remember me and my dad sat next to a guy who literally had like a 5 on the back of his head. He was all bald, but he had a 5 like cut on the back of his head. And then that gave me the idea, like, I want to do an 18. So before Food City Family Race Night, the very next year, Mom takes me to get my hair cut, and then they make him do an 18 on the back of my head. It wasn't like the exact Kyle Busch font. It was just an 18. But I had it anyway.
That's cool.
It stayed on there for like 2 months before, the hair finally grew back out. And I wore it with me to Food City Family Race right now. And Jason Leffler, he loved it, dude, when I met him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Jason Leffler was like one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Dude, that's one of like the saddest stories I think in racing.
I know, dude. Dude, I was heartbroken when he passed away. I remember like I was in bed and my sister Madison was like on her way to Orlando for something with Disney, and then before my dad leaves to go drop her off at the airport, he wakes me up and says, "Hey, Dalton, do you know Jason Leffler?" I said, "Yeah," and he said he died last night. I'm like, "Wait, what?" And like it was so sad, dude.
I remember it was all over ESPN. Like ESPN really covered that one.
He was, dude, seriously, he was so nice. Like I was in line, like waiting for the drivers to show up, and he had to walk past me to like get to his seat, and he would like rub my hair, and he said, "What's up, buddy?" And dude, again,
that's cool.
Such a hell of a guy.
Yeah, it's sad. Like I feel like he never really got to blossom in NASCAR, and then of course, just dying way too young.
I loved watching him in the Nationwide Series.
Yeah, and what he ran in the Cup Series. Like he was
for Joe Gibbs.
Yeah. I think a lot of people. I feel like unfortunately he's kind of like a forgotten name in NASCAR. At least for me, and I know you guys can relate. Like he was a really pivotal part of like my biggest era of like being a NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
Like nothing will ever hit like the 2008 season. That is just like peak, in my opinion, that is peak NASCAR.
Dude, he definitely would have done the Bristol Dirt Race.
Oh yeah,
he was
for
still
sure.
here today. Yeah.
Anyway, though, back kind of on topic. I guess Jacob, start us off with a Cup Series prediction.
Oh, bud, I got the perfect one.
What is up, Pargang here? It's your boy, the leader, the hashtag Pargang. Matthew Parman here, and yes, I am back making these videos. I am back at my college. It's the second week of school. The first week of school was certainly something.
Harv's
I'm
already
sure
let
the
himself
boys
go
will tell
from
you
the
if they
topic
want
on
to tell you. They
shadow.
haven't already about what happened to my car, but I'm not going to go into further detail because I'm sure people are annoyed by now that I brought it up many times. But it's painful. Anyways, we're going to the topics of tonight. But before I do that, I know Junior and, Ryan and Mandy and probably some other people are all like, why is he doing this? I'm glad that you say that. Thank you for acknowledging me. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. So tonight's topic was your way too early predictions of all three series. Now, before I go into what I said for mine for this year, I'm going to go into what I said last year. I posted this on my Twitter because someone did the thing, and this is what I said. So for the truck series, I said Haley Deegan was going to get a win, and unfortunately, I was wrong about that. She didn't get a win, but hopefully she gets one this year. For the Xfinity series, I said that Colleague was going to be less dominant than they were the year before that. And I kind of got that right with Junior Motorsports basically being the dominant team of last year. And for the Cup Series, I was really, really wrong with this one. I said that Brad Keselowski was going to have a better statistical season than he did his championship year. He was going to make the Final Four but not win it, but still have a better statistical season even though he didn't win the championship. I was very wrong about that. He didn't even make the playoffs. He got penalized. And it was, it was a great time that he did not make the playoffs,
It's okay. My friend Connor picked
I
the
can say
championship
this,
last year.
Roush is back. But the legacy has arrived.
Oh, he
Legacy
changed
Motor
it.
Club, baby. Let's go. Me and Cooper,
Legacy has arrived.
We're rooting for a legacy this year. Let's go. Anyways, let's get into what I have. So for the truck series, I have Thor Sport Dominance. I think Thor Sport is going to, this is probably be like, oh God, why is he saying this shit? But yeah, I think Thor Sport is going to have a dominant year. They're going to multiple top 10s, multiple top 5s, multiple wins. I think Thor Sport will win the championship this year. And yeah, I think Thor Sport will have a dominant season this year. I think it'll be great to see. So yeah, Thor Sport Dominance is my truck series prediction. For my Xfinity, I have Junior Motorsports will be less dominant without Gregson. So no, obviously no, Gregson has gone to Legacy Motor Club. So he had basically a big portion of their wins last year. I think he had the most of Junior Motorsports. But they still have good drivers. They have Josh Berry, they have Justin Allgaier, or Allgaier as people like to make fun of me for saying. But they have that other driver who drives the one car who I'm not going to mention because I don't like him. But yeah,
that's sirens in the background of that video.
As they were the year before.
It's Murfreesboro.
Someone lost another converter.
But they're not going to hold the dominance on the Xfinity series as they did the year before. Now for my Cup Series prediction, I have the two car teams will outperform the big teams. So you have Stewart-Haas Racing, you have Joe Gibbs, Hendrick, Penske. All those are the big team cars. But I think those teams are going to be overshadowed by the two-car teams. Now, obviously, some of the two-car teams have the third car. Legacy Motor Club, you have 2311, you have Trackhouse. But those third cars aren't performing for the championship. Those are just there for certain occasions. But I'm talking about the main two cars fighting for the championship. And there's a lot of them this year. You have Trackhouse, you have 2311. RCR, except for really awesome Melon. You have obviously Legacy Motor Club because the Legacy is here. All these teams have these drivers who are super talented and are the future of the sport, or are veterans of the sport. And I think that we're going to see them outshine all these 4-car teams. And I want to put even a bolder one. I think all 4 spots in the championship will be out of these 2-car teams. That's right. I'm saying it. It's stupid. I know. I'm probably going to get, this is the worst fucking take that's ever been said on this fucking podcast video. Posted right after this video gets posted. But listen.
If he says Legacy.
Hendrick, Penske, Stewart Haas, Joe Gibbs.
He's going to say Legacy and Trackhouse.
All those teams will not have a person in the Final Four.
That's who he's saying.
The the teams that have the 2 cars will take all 4 of those spots. That's super bold, but I know. But my more realistic is 2-car teams will outperform the bigger teams. So those are my predictions. Go through them again. Trucks is Thor Sport dominance.
Jesus
Xfinity
Christ.
Series Junior Motorsports is less dominant without Gragson. And Cup Series, 2-car teams will outshine the bigger teams. Those are mine. Hopefully y'all liked it. I know I probably lost y'all on like the last little bit.
Filibuster God.
Taking out the Final Four. But yes, those are my picks. Hopefully you guys liked them. I can't wait for the clash. It's going to be exciting. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching the LTC from East Tennessee. I have been your host of the most, Cody Powers. I've been JKL. Hey yo, it's Coop Daddy, Dalton Rowdy Bush, and it's me, your leader, the hashtag Parm Gang, Matthew Parman, back at the end of these videos. I'll see y'all next week. Woo!
Did he even make a prediction for the Cup, or did he just say that a 2-car team will take the 4?
So who's your champion pick, Parv?
Oh my God.
He just didn't even say a champion. He was just like, yeah, one of these 2-car teams will be.
That's a good way. Listen, that is a good way to remain unbiased. Nothing can come back to haunt him.
But for a fact that he meant Legacy and Trackhouse. Like,
Dude,
we all know
that. He 1,000,000% sees Noah, Eric, Ross, and Danny in the top 4.
How insane, man. I knew that's who he was going to talk about, but Kevin Harvick wins the championship this year.
I second that, actually.
Okay.
Are you shitting me?
No, Kevin Harvick.
Harvick only wins 1 race this year.
No.
Yeah.
Cody,
you are
what's
out
your
of your
reason?
mind, dude. He is hungry.
What's your reason?
Only 1.
He is hungry. He don't give a fuck because he's about to retire. We are going to see Kevin Harvick on his farewell tour. And Harvick's goal is to win every fucking race he competes in.
Okay.
He wants to go out considered one of the greats.
I totally agree with you. I think
I would love for him to go out with the championship, but I just don't see it happen. I just only see 1 race win the whole year.
I agree with Cody. I think Rodney and Kevin and the whole 4 team have been trying really, really hard to get in victory lane the past couple of years, and this year's just about fun. I mean, Kevin was smiling in the farewell video. I've never seen Kevin smile. Like,
happy's
very
happy.
rarely. Yeah, he's actually happy. I could see him totally win the championship. I think we will finally have somebody win a championship on their way out.
23-11. How many wins do they have as an organization?
I think Bubba continues to win some races. I'm going to say no more than 2 for Bubba, and I'm going to say I'm going to go 4. I think Bubba and Tyler will get 2 apiece.
I think that 23-11 as a whole has 7 wins.
7? Holy shit.
7 wins. I do. I genuinely do. I think Tyler Reddick is going to run out swinging. I think that he is going to have an incredible year. I think Tyler Reddick is a championship contender. I genuinely do believe that. That 45 car, that team, that garage is fast. So fast. It was proven when Bubba got into the 45, Bubba was running lights out. Bubba ran like shit for, the mid part of the season. He was struggling bad. And then he got in the 45, dude, and it was like a light switched. I think that's going to carry over. I don't think the 23 team is going to struggle as bad as they did last year. I think Bubba gets 3 to 4 wins, and I think Tyler gets 3 to 4 wins. I think Bubba wins a couple super speedways and a couple ovals.
I'm going to say 3 wins.
For 23-11?
Yes.
That is insane. Dude, that is insane.
I think 3. That's the number that went in my head immediately.
How are they broken up?
Tyler with 2, Bubba with 1. I think he's gonna win this year. If they go above 3, I won't be surprised, but I don't see it being more than 4.
Interesting. Thanks for swinging by, Nothing. Appreciate you. This is kind of like.
If it makes you feel better, I'm matching that the amount of wins with how many wins I think RFK will win. I think they'll win 3.
Really? That would be. I think 3 wins is a W for Roush. I think 3 wins is a letdown for 23XI.
I mean, yeah. How many races did they win last year? 2. 23XI, they won 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's a plus.
I mean, it is. Like they had 1 more win this year than they did last year. You know, well, well, that's weird to say now. They had more wins in 21 than they did in 22. Or no, backwards. God, dude, it's 2023. That has me messed up. They +1 last season from the year before, so now they could +1. I would rather them plus like 3, but you know, whatever. 23XI will have more wins than JGR.
Fuck.
I hope.
That's bold. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. I don't know. There's a lot more talent as a whole, I think, at JGR. And I'm talking about like engineers, crew chief, teams, like plus the drivers. I mean, JGR doesn't have a average Joe lineup by any means. But I would like to see 23XI do better.
How many wins does Legacy get this year?
3.
Only 1.
1.
I think Eric Jones has a decent season.
You think he comes out swinging?
I don't think Noah gets a win this year. I don't think Jimmy will get a win either, but I think Eric Jones, I think he racks up a few. I mean, they're clearly headed in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, they are. They got that. I mean, they definitely have the backing now with a name like JJ involved. I think 2 or 3 for them too.
Yeah, there's a lot of Eric Jones love in here. Penske. Does Penske have more than 6 wins?
I think I'm going to go with a little bit less. I say Logano wins 4 and Blaney wins 1. And Cedric nothing.
I don't think they'll have more than 6. No.
I think they do. I think Blaney gets a couple wins. I think Joey has a fantastic year. And I could see Austin Cindric squeeze in a few road courses. I think Joey realistically gets 4 to 5 wins. Blaney probably 2.
Logano will win at Las Vegas, one of those 2.
Yeah, Logano's definitely winning multiple times this year.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go back to back.
That's a hard thing to do too. That's not been done many times.
You're right.
That is a hard thing to do. I mean, we did witness one guy do it like 7 times or 5 times. Sorry, like 5 times.
Oh, I remember.
But, yeah, it's painful. But now he's back. We're going to see him make some more laps. I'm going to have PTSD every time he passes me. Oh, please God, don't win. Please don't win.
So on that note, RCR over 4 wins or under.
I just said Kyle gets 5.
Okay.
And Dylan will probably get 1 too.
Okay. You're going to hate me, but
damn it.
My dad and me talked about this, and my dad pulled out a pretty, I guess he persuaded me is what I'm saying. RCR does not win a race this year.
Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that to
I think it's going to take some time. That's.
Look, it didn't take a lot of time for him to get that 18 car Gibbs back up.
I want to be proven wrong. I'll say that.
All right. All right.
I'm going to go over. I think Kyle Busch I think that he is going to have his best statistical career this season.
Hey, can you go back to John's last comment, please? I want fucking revenge on the Southern 500 this year. I want some motherfucking revenge from getting fucking heartbroken. The lady in black has been a total bitch the past 2 years, and I want fucking a vengeance. Give it to me.
Here's the question. If something happens, does he park his car on pit road?
God, buddy.
Does he flip out? Do we get old Kyle back, do you think? Do you think we get like old?
No, I think we have very mature.
Moved on from it. Yeah, we've moved on from it.
See, I don't think that. I think he's going to be just as Kyle as ever.
Really? See, I don't. Dude. I think that I don't know if you were in here or not when I said it earlier. I think that Kyle Busch gets a lot more cheers.
Okay, I did hear that. Here's what I'm saying. Why I think Kyle needs to go back to being Kyle. We need that. I don't want him to mature.
Yeah.
I don't want him to mature.
I kind of like the idea of being able to like Kyle.
See,
I hate him anymore.
I feel weird about it. It's like having that ex-girlfriend enter your life again. You know, you just don't know. I just, like I want to hate you. Let me hate you.
I can't. Yeah, see, everything. I've paid more attention to Kyle Busch off the track this last season than I ever had before. And, it made me respect him a lot. Dude is a kick-ass dad, first and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
And that automatically, earns all of my respect. But the way he conducted himself throughout, all of the BS that he went through.
Yes.
For that to be Kyle Busch, especially, he handled himself so mature, so reserved. At any given point, he had the right to just blow
I would have
up.
lost my damn mind. Even at Darlington last year, if that was, without the contract negotiations going on, he would have declined an interview after that one.
Yeah.
100%.
But I earned a lot of respect, for him, or he earned a lot of my respect just by the way he conducted himself. So I want to like Kyle. I hope that he has a good season.
Well, here's another thing. He'll have the 3-Chi to calm him down most of the time this year.
Yeah, does he get drug tested? I feel like that's bullshit.
So fun fact, they do get drug tested still for marijuana in NASCAR.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
How can you be sponsored by that and not even get to try the product? I mean, how the hell is he going to be a spokesperson, Yeah. Let him eat some gummies, let him drive. That's what I say. I say let him operate heavy machinery.
We need to ask Tyler how he got away with it.
I feel like, though, with Tyler, he was, young and hip enough to where, it worked. I feel like for Kyle, he's got to, for him to be, the face of 3-Chi, he's going to have to, embrace the culture. I just don't see Kyle Busch,
He's not that kind of guy, honestly.
No.
He's not.
No.
He really isn't.
Do you think this paves a way to how Brexton grows up? I mean, I don't know. That's the first thing I thought of.
He becomes a big reggae fan.
Oh
I mean,
God.
You know how it is being a
He's
kid,
got, little dreadlocks.
Oh my God.
I mean, you know how it is being a kid. You see shit that you're not supposed to grab, whether it's a movie, whether it's alcohol in the alcohol drawer, and you want to grab that shit. You can't tell me that Kyle ain't got some 3-Chi packets laying around. And Brexton's gonna say, "What is this?" And they're good as hell too, dude. If I didn't know it was marijuana, I mean, I've had them. If I didn't know it was marijuana, I'd eat that shit constantly. But I'm just saying, it's a possibility. I'm trying to give a warning to Kyle. Put that shit up, put a padlock on it. All right, he's still young.
That's the moral of the story. Yeah. So,
yes.
Kyle Busch, if you're watching this, just make sure you lock up the 3-Chi.
It's like fruit chews, man. It's like fruit chews.
See, so I do disagree on the it tasting good. I hate the 3-Chi gummies. They're potent.
What?
Really?
Don't get me wrong. They are potent. They do
so
the job.
So I'm not going to like them.
The gummies are bad. The cereal bars are good. But the gummies taste, to me, and maybe because I think it was at Bristol when the 3-Chi lady gave them to us. It was Do you remember that crazy rod?
Yeah, that was
Shout out
awesome.
that woman for saving us that walk up that hill.
Shout out 3G. They won me over.
Yeah, just for taking us up the hill
for free.
Yeah, incredible. But anyway, have you ever licked? This is weird, but have you ever licked a Nintendo Switch cartridge? Well, and there's a reason for me saying this, Dalton.
Yes.
They actually coat it with a like a bitter residue. That way, little kids won't eat it.
I've never done that in my entire
if you're
life.
ever, do you have a Nintendo Switch in your house?
I don't have a Switch, no, but
damn.
Actually, no. Matt has one.
Can you steal one of his games and lick it? All you gotta do is just touch your tongue to it.
I don't want to.
Do it on air.
Please.
I want to see it.
I don't want to.
Chat, coerce Dalton into this, please.
No, you're gonna have to do something for me if I'm gonna do that.
If the chat, whatever the chat wants, the chat gets, Dalton. That's where we're at in life now.
No, the chat can suck it.
Chat, do you want Dalton to lick the bitter Switch game? Anyway, that's what the 3-Chi gummies taste like to me, is licking a Switch game.
Dude, I'll be honest. I ate one of them, and I thought it was super good. I thought that was one of the best ones I ever had. Yes, they were.
Yeah, they give them out. I feel like probably in some states, because I know Delta 8 is banned in some states, but all the tracks I went to last year, they had a 3-Chi set up.
I could see them doing that again this year too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dalton. Aw.
No. Oh hell no! I'm definitely not doing that.
Oh.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm manifesting this too.
You know what? I've went through some shit in 2022. What? It ain't gonna make a difference.
So, any other crazy predictions for the Cup Series, guys? Because, Jacob, I feel like you had a list, and then Parv rudely interrupted you.
Oh. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say.
Were you going to pick a champion?
God. That's my enemy. Yeah, I said Harvick was my champion.
Dude, look at his little diapers.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that Dennis will be pretty heavy this year too. I think he'll win a lot.
So, do you think? Who do you think that had a mid to bad year last year is a dark horse?
I would say Dennis. I would say Blaney.
Blaney for sure.
Larson for sure. I definitely think that.
You know what, Jacob? I think Brad makes an improvement this year.
I think RFK does make an improvement this year. But one team I was getting ready to say, I didn't know if I wanted to say it, but I guess I will. I think front row is dangerous. I think they're getting to the point where they're dangerous.
Especially on road courses.
Yeah. Front row has kind of got like this Robert Yates racing storyline going on right now. And I can see them being an upset. I mean, they kind of got a Blaney curse going on right now. Like they're there, but they just never can close. Every team in the garage should be terrified because if they figure out a way to close, they are going to be absolutely filthy. Like they are definitely on the come up. So I could see front row being a huge setup or a upset.
I'll piggyback right off of you. I think that Michael McDowell gets 2 wins.
Oh, 2? Okay.
Oh shit.
Dude, he was so close. So he had such a good car. It seemed like every single week. And if you're there enough, you're eventually gonna get there. You're eventually gonna find your way into victory lane. Obviously, I mean, he's a super speedway kind of guy, and he's also not too shabby on a road course. And they really got their oval package in
1.5 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had it figured out. So I totally could see them. I could see Todd doing something as well. I think that Todd is very underrated.
Todd was close a few times last year.
He had a lot of bad luck.
Yeah. He was close. I could see them being some people that I could see them coming in and winning, and they just keep winning, and everybody's like, "What the hell happened?" You know? I mean, and honestly, with the way the playoff format's set up, all it takes is for one of these teams to win a couple of times, and it throws some big names out. Could you imagine if Front Row and Spire come in and win? Like both teams win and they both make it to the round of 16? You're going to have some big names out immediately.
And then you're immediately flushing a whole lot more money into programs that have been good but haven't had the funding to be great.
Yes.
I don't know that Spire does, though. I don't know that Spire is.
It's up in the air. Like Corey could win Atlanta. I could see him come back and win Atlanta or so.
I want Corey to do good so bad. I cannot express how bad I want Corey to succeed.
Well, just from the race for the championship show and his attitude towards that race team, I mean, he's there to be successful.
Yeah.
And he hasn't given up on it.
No, and I think Corey's one of those guys, regardless, I hope he stays in the garage for a very, very, very long time. I think he's good for the sport. Fans love him. Like I've never met somebody who didn't like Corey LaJoie.
Yeah. Chris, that's a crazy North Wilkesboro and Chicago winners. North Wilkesboro will be a veteran. 100%.
Logano's definitely going to win the Chicago Street Course since he wins at every new damn track.
I think Logano wins both of these.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, I think that's it for my predictions. That's who I think is going to be insane. I don't see Colleague being good. I don't know why. I just don't think it's Tom. In the Cup is what I mean.
AJ will definitely be the better Colleague car for the.
But only when we're turning right. That's my thing. I don't think he's going to be anything like spectacular anywhere else.
I would like to see him have a good season. It's cool. Like AJ Allmendinger is another one of those guys from my childhood. Like, he was there, he wasn't there, and now he's back.
The Dinger,
the road course ringer.
Yep.
This is metal.
Bowman
Damn.
The 500. That's what I was talking about. That's an insane prediction. Like that's the one guy I could see just fucking flipping.
I am personally excited for Chicago. I know it's probably going to be just a total shit show, but I am excited for it. I think it's cool. This is like, I get kind of dorky. I love the fact that NASCAR is going to a new market. I think it's a really cool area to hit because a lot of people miss Chicagoland. Chicagoland wasn't like, in my opinion, it wasn't one of NASCAR's dying tracks by any means. So, those fans, like, they feel like it was ripped away for no reason. They get Road America, which is kind of in the same general market. That was fine. Like that, at least gave them something. And now they're getting the street course, which I think is going to be really, really, really cool. I hope that NASCAR does well with it from like the PR standpoint, because that's what this is a big PR move.
Have you all already discussed who you think is going to be going in the 4 car?
No, see, so
I can't even predict it. Like
I don't know if I even want to talk about it yet because I feel like it's kind of disrespectful.
There's so many names that could go into that car.
I think that there's one clear-cut favorite. I do. And everybody thinks I'm crazy for it.
Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking too.
But,
yeah.
Like, my head tells me that Justin Marks will not let Ross go. I feel like he will offer Ross as much money as Ross wants.
And I think Suarez has to really step up this year or he's going to be gone because he's only got a year contract.
You think so? See, I feel like Danny's safe there no matter what, too.
I thought the same thing until I heard his contract extension was only a year. And I was like, ooh, that's pretty much one of those, you better step it up and get out.
I don't know how involved Pitbull is, but do you think he would want to let Dale Suarez go?
Yeah, like a Spanish driver. Like it works exactly like with what Pitbulls want to do as far as like reach a international crowd. Daniel Suarez is such a likable guy. I feel like he's so marketable. And I mean, he is on the come up, right? Like he got his first win last season. He ran good last year.
Yeah.
And if he wouldn't have had the power steering issues at the Roval, I mean,
he was in.
Yeah,
he was in.
It's just that year contract that was so fishy to me. Like, why would they only give him a year? Like, why wouldn't you sign that guy for 4 years right off the bat if you wanted to stay? That's the thing that gets me. See, I thought the same thing you guys thought until I heard that.
I mean, I wonder what Ross's contract looks like.
He's up too.
Right. So
But he signed a 2-year deal.
I don't know. Maybe the money's not where it needs to be for a long-term deal.
Maybe.
I feel like Daniel's content with where he's at, and I think Justin's content with Daniel.
Yeah.
I don't see a world where Daniel leaves Trackhouse. I see Ross leaving before Daniel.
I think it depends on what happens with Ross leaves. If Ross stays, I think Danny goes.
What? Okay, give me like 1 to 100%. What are the odds that Ross goes to the 4?
With Tony Stewart and Gene Haas's cash pool, I would say it's a good 75%.
Dude, I think it's like 12%.
You think it's 12? I think it's a good 75. And the only reason I say that
Pitbull is richer than Gene Haas.
Oh, but Tony
He's Mr.
Stewart
Worldwide, dude.
and Gene Haas, like, the only reason I say I could see Ross going to the 4 car is because the Busch lot I feel like they would jump on that sponsorship. That's the person that they would sponsor. I mean, he's already kind of the villain compared to like Chase Elliott and everybody. I mean, and Kevin Harvick has not really always been the hero. Like, he's kind of the villainous role.
You know what? Speaking of Busch Light, I see them going to Noah Gragson.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that. I think Ross might go to the 4, keep the Busch Light. But because Ross already has connections to Ford, that's who he started with.
I'm just saying because Noah Gragson celebrates with like Busch Apple.
Because that's what Vince gives him.
Yeah.
He just wants a beer.
So I heard that they're replacing it with the Busch Light Peach this year.
Yeah.
Ew,
I'm excited for that. I like Peach.
I don't think I'm gonna like that.
Where are we at on retiring the 4?
Nah.
They hardly retire numbers, so
I think that SHR should make the 4 go away.
You think they should?
Yeah. I feel like the last 10 years, like Harvick has had a Hall of Fame career just in the last 10 years alone.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, like that number, I feel like it's just so synonymous with him. But I mean, I'm also like, I don't want the 3 out there. And like, I don't even know that the 43 should be ran. Like, I think just some guys like deserve and like earn a legacy and a number. The 48, I don't think should be ran. I just feel like some numbers should be like hung up as like pristine like numbers. Priest to the 4, I feel like that is probably the most likely, just because like Ryan Priest is Kevin Harvick's like adopted son. Truex to the 4, that would be interesting. I just don't know that Truex leaves Chevy.
Truex is done after this year.
I don't know.
He's done.
I did like what somebody said earlier, and I found it very interesting. It was in the comments. I don't know if I brought it up or not, but it was that Harvick would buy in with Trackhouse.
Oh, yeah, because his boy is racing for Trackhouse.
No, well, also, though, Justin Marks and Harvick were in the group that bought in with Dale Jr. and was it Todd Gordon? Was Todd the other name on that? I might be wrong, but it was.
I know Todd come back to crew chief Jimmy.
Back for Jimmy. Let me see who was in that group.
I think Truex is done after this year. I saw somebody ask that.
Same.
That's it was Jeff Burton.
Jeff Burton.
Yeah. Thank you. Todd Gordon's just fresh on my mind. How do you think Ryan Blaney feels? Knowing like Todd retires on you and then comes back to crew chief Jimmy.
I feel like it would be more heart punching if he come back full time. But at least it was just like part time.
please, dude. This is my like dream. That would be just so full circle for everything. I think everything's pointing towards that. But I could see Truex helping start a team if somebody was looking to buy in. I think if Junior wanted a cup team and wanted to get its like feet on the ground, I think Truex would definitely do that for Junior. It is a team thing though. RCR decides to run the 3. I think SHR could like decide not to run the 4. That's just
honestly, if they just change the font of the 3, that would make it all the better.
Make it look like
the 8.
Box it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would look. I mean, you could put a point on top of the 3 too. You know, kind of give it this like dirt racing look. Anything.
I swear, I was on eBay looking at Austin Dillon hats, and I saw somebody like made like a custom hat with like a different 3 font, and it looks very identical.
That's cool.
I need to look at it, but
Corey LaJoy to the 3 and 24.
Oh my
that would
God.
be cool. I don't know that happens, but that'd be cool. Okay, so I guess we're at that point, guys. We should probably wrap it up. It's Tuesday. Cup Series way too early. Champion.
It's still not Tuesday for me yet.
No, it's not Tuesday for you.
Yep.
Dalton, who is your dark horse early favorite for the championship?
Dude, this is so tough. I'm gonna say my champion is gonna be. I'm gonna do Ross Chastain.
I think that, I mean, I said it earlier, I'll say it again. I think Kevin Harvick's going to come out there, dominate. I think he is going to have an incredible season. I think we're going to see like a battle of the old big 3, like one last time. I think that would be very fitting. But I think Harvick, he owns Phoenix. And if he's in the championship, I just don't see him struggling. If NASCAR would have had the championship race at Phoenix from 2015 to 2019, dude,
he'd be a 5-time champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Cody. Harvick. Yeah, it's got to be Harvick.
Do you think anybody would be mad at that outcome in reality?
Oh,
No?
dude, there's always going to be somebody pissed off. Yeah.
Like some old, like disgruntled Kyle Busch fan.
Yeah. What the fuck? I've watched this sport for years. You let that sumbitch win? Rigged.
It's the Chase Elliott fans are still pissed off in Bristol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Chase Elliott fans will absolutely shit a brick if he wins the championship. And if he doesn't win, which I think he won't.
The memes are going to be incredible, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's one thing about the Chase Elliott fan base. Like, they make memes.
Yeah, well, also, too, like, I could see this being, like, Harvick's way of, like, getting back. Because he really never got justice over that whole ordeal. Because, I mean, he kind of got punked. Like, I mean, he got punked at the Roval. So I could see this being, like, one last tip of the hat. Yeah.
It's like, remember this, pal?
Yeah. What if he turns Chase Elliott in the championship for? What if he wrecks him?
Oh my God.
To go out on top. Oh.
He wrecks him for the win.
Yeah. I can tell you I wouldn't want to be in front of him on the last lap at Phoenix if he's in the 4. Because he's definitely wrecking him.
Yeah.
Anybody else would be like respectable and probably not do it. Harvick's going to be like, yeah, you're going to the walls.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done after this. What are they going to do? Find me?
Yeah.
I'm excited, though. Let's do this before we go. Where are you pledging your fanship 100% going into 2023? Because we all like have a list of guys that we want to see succeed, and that's the weird part I think about our whole group. Like, we all have our dedicated drivers, but there's so many other drivers that we also pull for. So, who is in your lineup?
You already know, man. Fuck the rest of the field.
All Kyle? Is Austin Dillon your second guy now?
I mean, I'm not really gonna, root for him if something bad happened to Kyle, you know. But like fuck the rest of the field.
RFK, 100%. I'm pulling it all the way. And they tributed Ken Block. I mean, how could I not pull for them now?
Dude, that team is made for you.
Yes. When I saw that today, I was like, this is my team right here.
It's like, yeah, your world aligned the same way that mine did with 2311.
Yes.
I'll always love Chase, and he'll always have a soft spot. But this season, 100% in on 2311. Bubba, of course, number one. But and then, I mean, I have a big long list of every other guy I would like to see win too. But Bubba and Tyler are my guys.
I think we should get Coop and Parv's input on this and have a tally of which team does the best out of all of us. Because, I mean, really, we're kind of even if you think about it. I mean, as far as like
we're two-car teams.
Yeah, we're all even. So I feel like we should have a tally and have something for the winner.
Coop is the only one who's a full, but I don't know. We all have like two drivers, I feel like.
Not me.
Well, you're a two-car team, so we'll say so. But Coop,
okay.
He's like an SHR guy.
Yeah. I feel like
he's the new fake Harvick fan. I feel like he has to own Austin Dillon, though.
Yeah, like you got to pick one team. Like, I know you like Harvick, but I don't know. I feel like his Dillon fandom has been fading.
It really has. I see him going full Noah after this season.
Yeah, who knows? He could be with Parv.
Him and Parv, yeah. Go Legacy.
Yeah, he could totally switch it up.
Dude, I want to see Parv become just a raging Noah fan. Like, you know what kind of fan I'm talking. Like, the ones that just don't shut up.
Yeah, I could see it. Did me and Parv make a bet? We made a bet, didn't we?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was. Well, it was like 2 weeks ago.
I think it was RFK versus Legacy.
I think it was. Yeah, who like has the most wins.
And I said if I won, he has to wear a tux to the Bristol Night Race for real this time. But I don't remember what.
I don't remember the exact bet.
Yeah, I'll text him.
Well, I don't think you had anything to lose in it. I think it was one of those where like just Parv loses.
Okay, yeah. I mean that seems like a bet that I would make.
I think if you lose, I think you should have to like make a Legacy MC biker vest and wear.
Honestly, for Parv, like I should have to make it for Parv. Is that what you're saying?
No, if you lose, you have to make it for you and wear it.
If I'll tell you what, I'll own up to this side of the bet. If Legacy beats RFK this year, I will buy every single different item of merch on their website at once.
Okay, they have mailboxes.
Yeah, I'll buy it. Everything.
Okay. Ballsy. They have a lot on there, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's Richard Petty. So like,
I kind of regret saying that now,
anything
but
branded,
I've said it.
anything branded, like anything that you could possibly brand with Richard Petty on it is on there.
I will buy every single thing that they have at the time.
Where's their shop at?
But so much worse than Parv's if he loses, though. That's what I have to have something bad to make it fun.
Dude, their hoodie's actually reasonably priced. It's only $45.95.
Jesus, I'm so cheap, dude. That's insane.
That's for a hoodie?
Yeah, that's outrageous.
No, dude, that is cheap. Yeah, Eric Jones mailbox.
Do they have mailbox for every driver?
Nope, just Eric Jones.
Okay, thank God. I was getting ready to say
3 mailboxes. There's a lot of diecast on here, dude.
I'd be giving mailboxes away for like 4 Christmases after that. My mama would open up a present and be like, "What's this?" Noah Gregson mailbox.
Hey, here's a Ty Dillon flag for 15.
That actually wouldn't be. I might keep that one. Is it the
42?
The 42?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure. You know what? I'll keep that bet. I will buy every single item on their website. That's available.
these videos. I'll see y'all next week. Woo!
And I'll just leave that there for that.
Oh my god.
That's Parker's reaction to you. Yeah, he's taking you up on it. All right, so that was a fun episode. Hope everybody had fun in the comments. Chat was wild tonight. It blew up. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Once again, shout out to Race Car Spelled Backwards podcast. Don't forget to go check out their stuff. All their information is in the description. And yeah, those guys are doing something that's pretty cool. So I hope that everybody follows along and pays attention to that. The Cannonball Run to get to the Clash is just a kick-ass idea. And don't forget to hit the like button. Did Jacob freeze? No, he did not freeze.
No, I'm alive.
Okay, I see you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button because it helps us out a lot. It puts us in that algorithm. What else is there to add? Go check out the Gamers Do Sports podcast. It's live on this channel as well. There's 2 episodes so far. That's been fun to do. Don't forget to check out theleftturncult.com where you can see all of the LTC media happenings. We also have the Game Night podcast, and we also have Chrome Prodigy, a homie who streams video games. So we're covering it all. But yeah, hey, I'll see you guys next week. How does that sound?
That's how you forgot Rowdy Reactions.
Oh yeah, well you plug that, Dalton.
All right, well, Rowdy Reactions season 2 is happening. First episode will be for the Daytona 500. So make sure you guys tune into that. And Cody, Jacob, you guys both are going, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming Cooper's going too. Also, one thing, I entered to possibly win VIP passes to the Daytona 500 from Rowdy Energy. So,
I mean,
fingers crossed.
If Coop didn't buy his ticket now, he's kind of screwed. It's sold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. But and boys, next Monday night we'll be getting ready for the Clash week.
We will. Next week actually kicks off race discussion. We get to look forward to a race. I'm excited for that. It's been forever.
I'm so excited, dude.
No, the itch is bad.
I cannot wait to spend Sunday night at Cheddar's.
I think I'm going to go back to the old routine of eating a pizza. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for watching the show. If you're not already subscribed, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at LeftTurnCult. As always, it's me, Cody, your host with the most. He is frozen.
Damn. Dalton Ratty Bush.
Snoop Dalton.
Snoop Dalton. Smoke weed every day.
JKL.
Hey, he's back. Perfect. All right. Hey, see you guys next week. What outro are we doing? Let's throw it back one time.